where to go if you start in the middle. Even the strings, make it even actually come through. Okay, now all I'm going to do is start peyote stitching. And I'm just going to look at this to try to reference what colors go where. But most of them are going to be pink up until we get down to where Hello Kitty is herself. So, we go pink. And this one's actually white in the middle, right where his eye is. And then pink for the rest of this line. We just go this way pink. And we pull it all through. Okay, and then do the same thing on the other side. Pink first. Then the white one for his eye. And then pink. Through here. Okay, then pull that through. And pull the whole thing, make sure it's tight. That's good. And it doesn't really matter what side you start on. I'm just going to start on the right side here. And, okay, so then you put one on the end, and then go through the last one that we went through. Just like, normal peyote stitching. Okay, and then you put the next colors pink. And then this is the last white for the eye on both sides. This goes underneath the first white one. So make sure they always pull them tight, okay? And then pink for the next two. And make sure you're pulling them tight. I know I keep saying that 100 times, but it just seriously looks weird if you don't. Like, it doesn't stay together right. Okay, then we do the very same thing on the next side. Pink first. Stick it on here. Stick it to the last bead we went through. Pink again to the next one. Then white for the underneath of his eye. And then let's pull it tight. And this is the part where it might get sort of confusing since we're only using one string and we're just backtracking back and forth. This one we're going to have to go through different. So get your bead and put it on one of your strings, doesn't matter which one. And then you're going to take your other string and put it through the opposite way, like you're doing a ladder, so that you can pull the two strings like this, and the bead pops into place, just like that. And then you just keep continuing on with the others. So, now we're going to be doing pink. I'm just going to use this right string and do pink here. So you just continue on peyote stitching like we have been the whole time. Just pink. And keeping sure that it's pulled tight. Once we get to the end of that one, then we start on the other side. This whole row is just pink. Oh, this time it didn't even go through. But yeah, ignore my nails. I bite them, and it's lame. And I don't mean to, but I can't help it. And I should just get fake ones, but then it makes it hard to tie candy. So I don't. I'll get them eventually. Okay, anyway, so we're on to this side. Now we're just going to keep using the string that we were just using. And this is the end of his ear right here, so we're not going to put a bead on. We're just going to put the string straight through this one right here. Okay, to keep it just going that way. This next row is still all pink. We just don't put one right there. So just string the row into the middle with pink beads. Okay, I'm going to stop right here so I can put that last separator bead, the middle bead that, I guess it's not really a separator, it's just the one that the two strings go through. That's where we'll stop. Okay, then you go to the other side. Same thing, no bead on this one, you just put the string through. Then you do the rest of this row pink. Okay, make sure it gets tightened. Okay, and then you put on the one bead and put the opposite string through, going the other way. This next row is all going to be white. So you start out with the white beads, put them on, to right there. Okay, and then tighten them. Do the same thing to the other side. All white on this one. Tight there. Okay, now it's kind of tricky. The first bead on the next row is going to be pink because this is the side of his hat. See right here how there's like a side on his hat? That's what we're doing right now. So this next one is pink, and then it's just white, the rest of them. So then you just do white, white, just into the middle, like right there. And do the very same thing to the next side. Pink first, the side of his hat, and then white one. Alright, now we got that row done. It's all white with the side ears. The next row is just going to be white too. So, just start threading on the white one. Get in here. And actually, the camera died, and so I took off my sweater because I was super hot, and tied my string because it was being retarded. So that's why. If you're confused at how I started in the middle, all of a sudden, that's why. So, wherever you started, all you have to do is thread on white, this whole row. Next row down is going to be one pink one first, because this is still the side of his ear thing. And then we're going to do his eyes on this row. So you thread on one black one for his eye, and then white for the next. Same thing on this side. The pink one first, through there. Then his eyes, the black one. Then white. And we'll tighten it up there. Okay, and then you put on one last white one, and it's, you put it in and then put the other one through it. Okay, and then we start here in the middle. So the next row is just all white. So, another row of all white. Just start threading on white ones like we did. If they'll go through, of course. And hold tight. 3 white ones. We're almost done. We only have 3 rows left, and then all done. Okay, so now we got that row. Now we're done with his little ear thing right here, so we're just going to skip. No bead right there, just put the string through. And then this row has his nose, so we're going to go white, white, and then his nose is going to go in the middle. But we'll use his nose as the separator bead, the one that we put through twice, so we'll just leave it off for a minute. Okay, so like on this one, we just skip, then we do 2 white ones. Pull it tight, and then grab the nose, which I'm just going to use pink for the nose. Put it on one, put it through the other one. Alright, now we got the nose. Now all the rest of the beads that go on are just going to be white ones. So there's going to be 4 on this row. So we'll do these 2. Get them through here. Tighten. And do the same on the other side. Okay. Now 3 is the last set. Now what we're going to do is on the sides we're just going to skip again. Don't put a bead on, just skip through. Then put on 1 bead. Then pull out tight. Then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Skip bead. And then just put 1 white one through. Put it through here. and then pull it tight too. And then the last bead. Now this one we don't have to do it the same as the others. You just put it on and then tie it. And then cut off the extra string, and you're all done. And then you have Hello Kitty with the Deadmau5 cat.